Hey yo, what's going on, all my gamers, all my reaction gamers? Chat, I am so sorry that I disappear a lot on this account. I really need to get in on this because I'm actually really enjoying doing these reaction contents. And I know reaction content is, well, reaction content, to be honest, is kind of a lot easier to do than gacha content because there's so much more videos to react to and there is content in gacha gaming. So I need to get over here and I really need to grow this channel because I would love to be, you know, one of those VTubers that people go to for their opinions, even though my opinions are probably really dumb and gonna, you know, they're gonna revolve around big-breasted women. Anyways, chat, I am not doing a video for Elden Ring Nightreign by papafleek. Chat, let's get into it.
Pimps, Elden Ring FORTNITE is out and it's giving Dark Souls players their hardest challenge.
I can't believe it actually is FORTNITE Elden Ring. I didn't know it was until I saw someone drop in and they literally had a glider. I don't know how to feel about that, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna give it to you straight.
Yet having friends. What an exciting time for sadists, masochists.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. That's kind of why I don't have it. It's because I heard it's really hard on single player, but I kind of want to get it anyways just because I know, bitch.
And BDSM enjoyers everywhere. 3 days after the friend slop genre is created and FromSoftware has already top-ticked it. I can't wait to see all the spreadsheets that come out on how to min-max making friends and defeating the big boss of crippling loneliness.
Anyways, chat, this is why I play gacha games, single-player gacha games. Even when they're like, hey, we have a co-op event going on right now. Oh, great. I get to play it by myself. I don't have a lot of friends, chat. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. Of course I'm projecting. I've got no one to play this game
Let's go.
with. My wife and her boyfriend are off vacationing in Galveston, so my team's blown. And they won't even give me voice chat so I can harass the randoms that are somehow worse than I am. No wonder this game has a 65%.
I was going to say, I wonder why this game has no crossplay or voice chat. And then I remember it's by Bandai Namco. And if anyone has played Sparking Zero, you kind of saw it coming.
Review score? Actually, make that 75%. The Stockholm Syndrome is nicely settling in, and the game is finally finding its target audience. Critics are raving, saying that this is the perfect game for my gay polyamorous relationship.
Oh my god.
What are the odds? 2 weeks after it releases, and there's already another perfect game for Doom the Dark Ages fans. Still, the question that everybody keeps asking about Nightreign is, why is this not Bloodborne? Well, Miyazaki finally had an answer at the
Why isn't it Bloodborne? I assume because Sony is just not letting that go, which I don't know why. Please give us the game. I'll give you money.
Stupid name fest, and between you and me, I think he was hinting at a Bloodborne sequel here. Take a listen. Honor. I will make literally anything other than Bloodborne. Hell, I just replaced 80% of the content in Elden Ring with a multiplayer mod, called it a new game, and made $200 million yesterday, baby. I am Japanese Todd Howard, and you will gobble my slot. I repeat, as long as it's not Bloodborne. Domino oregano, Miyazaki-san.
Domino oregano.
Implications of this are staggering. What could this mean for the future of Bloodborne? I'll tell you what it means. It means we're gonna keep getting random references and completely unrelated.
They had Bloodborne references in, what's it called? Astrobot? Chad, how could I forget the game of the year? How did I forget its name?
Games for another 10 years instead of them just finally fucking updating Bloodborne so it runs at 60 FPS. In fact,
I was gonna say, man, this does look kind of rough. It looks like a PS4 game.
Oh, would you look at this? A Bloodborne skin in Nightreign? This isn't fucking funny, FromSoft! No, you stay out of this. They keep doing this. They've been doing this for the last 10 years. We got Bloodborne and Ghost of
Tsushima Bloodstained Shrine Puzzle Solution.
Tsushima, we've got Bloodborne and Astrobot. We've got Poems and God of War Ragnarok based on Bloodborne lore. This company, FromSoft, is fighting his own war, and he has no rules, no boundaries. He doesn't flinch at torture, human trafficking, or genocide. He's not loyal to a flag or a country or any set of ideals.
Bodies count
trades
rises.
blood for money. But making Bloodborne run at 60 FPS is completely out of the fucking question.
I feel like there's a mod to make it run at 60 FPS at this point.
In 10 years, years of being forgotten. You can't just treat me like some Armored Core fan. Which leads me to the obvious conclusion. FromSoft hates Bloodborne fans and they're waiting for us all to die. Let's look at the proof. 2015, Dark Souls 2 Remastered comes out. Prepare to die? More like I want to cry. What the hell is this? This is not Bloodborne. 2016, Dark Souls 3 comes out. Want to hear something funny?
Dude, I love Dark Souls 3. Chat, man, I remember the days when I used to stream Dark Souls games. I think I've streamed every one of them except for Dark Souls 2 because I haven't played Dark Souls 2. I wouldn't do that to myself. I don't deserve that kind of disrespect.
You've been able to run Dark Souls 3 at 60 frames per second since the PS5 released.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Miyazaki, you silly little bitch.
Get out there, Humpty Dumpty.
2018, Dark Souls 1 gets remastered so that we can see those big...
Look at those
beavers in
honkers,
HD.
bro.
You could've
Those honker belonkers, chat, I'm not gonna lie. I fell through the map in Dark Souls 1. It was kind of funny. It wasn't that funny, but I fell through the floor.
Put him in Bloodborne, I wouldn't have complained. That same year, FromSoft makes a PSVR game where you can make people sneeze. Isn't that fun?
What the hell kind of game is this?
They were really doing fucking anything other than Bloodborne. 2019, FromSoft lets Activision publish Sekiro so that they can say they've made
Sekiro?
one good game in the last 20 years. 2020, they remake Demon Souls even though no one played that game. Some people played that game.
Dude, it didn't even come to PC. What is it with the Japanese that hate PC games? Or at least, I shouldn't say the Japanese. Shout out to any Japanese dev. I mean, Bandai Namco specifically. They really hate PC players and doing, what's the word I'm looking for? They're doing crossplay. Chat, I couldn't play against my mod in Sparking Zero because he got it for the PS5 and I'm a PC player. It's really hard out here being a fighting game player. Actually, no, it's not. It's specifically just for Sparking Zero.
2022, we get open world Dark Souls. Turtle in a motherfucking Pope hat. 10 out of 10, but 1 out of 10. Fuck that turtle. He's not Bloodborne. 2023, FromSoft remembers how to make a fun game. Shame
Armored
it's not
Core?
Bloodborne. 1 out of 10. 2024, Elden Ring gets a big DLC.
I've never finished Shadow of the Erdtree. Huh. I still have it, though.
Bloodborne reference there. I remember when Bloodborne got a DLC 9 years ago. That same year, FromSoft commits their...
Did it have a DLC character? Or DLC... Was Orphan Acosta DLC boss? I think so, right?
most egregious violation yet. This outright proves that they hate Bloodborne fans because only a hater of biblical proportion would do what they did next. You know what they did? After all these years, someone goes, you know what? FromSoft must be too busy to get around to doing all this. They don't hate us. So you know what? I'll make a 60 FPS mod to tide us all over. So he makes it, releases it, then gets mercilessly slaughtered by FromSoft's
Sony says the
legal...
DMCA to take down Bloodborne oh my god. Why did they DMC? I mean, oh my god. It's Sony. I'm not really surprised. I mean, it's, Sony's pretty much that bad. But they're not as bad as Nintendo, don't get me wrong. But like, man, they want literally nobody else to touch this IP but them. They don't even want FromSoft to touch this IP. It's really, really bad. And I don't know why. What could be the point of hanging on to this IP for so long that you don't put out anything for it except for putting it in Astrobot? It could not have made that much having a what's it called? A Bloodborne reference in Astrobot. There's no way.
Team. FromSoft's lawyers, flicking over the little guy, had this
Flicking
to
over
say.
the little guy,
Fuck
baby.
him, he's wrong, we're right. Who's this going to? Oh, okay. Don't worry. No one will ever be hurt by that man's love ever again. They will never find him. In other news, we have, bitch, get your working hands off my suit. This is Balenciaga, and your dry-ass hands are gonna soak up the tears of the Cambodian children that made it. We done here? Then most recently in this story, Sony gets in on this gangbang to sell me a PS5 Pro so I can get the smoothest, blurry 30 FPS Bloodborne
Real
yet.
PS5,
and what did
oh my
Sony
God.
have to say for themselves? It's about persistence. Did we just sell you less features for $200 more? Yes. But are you poor?
Jeez.
I hope not. Who let you in here? And if you think that's bad, that's just the tip. FromSoft's already announced their next 20...
Chat, who's that? Chat? Who is that?
Years of ignoring Bloodborne. 2026, we're getting Escape from Bloodborne. A new
Escape
game
from
where
Bloodborne,
Miyazaki
let's
goes,
go.
hey, you see that game that looks a lot like Bloodborne? Well, it's fucking not. 2027, we're gonna get Dark Souls Barbie Dreamhouse. 2030, an Elden Ring movie. 2032, Xbox acquires Miyazaki and uploads him to the OneDrive.
Just
2033,
Miyazaki in
Elden
general.
Ring Go-Kart. 2034, Elden Ring Foot Finder, a project in
Ooh,
collaboration with
nice
Quentin
feat.
Tarantino. 2035, Cooking Mama, Prepare to Die edition. Now, with
Prepare
special
to Die
recipes from
edition.
Bloodborne. No time to explain. Same year, Dark Souls Truckers.
Oh my
2041,
God.
a dating sim with Radon and Mikella called How I Met Your Brother. 2042,
Oh my gosh, man, he destroyed that little toy.
GTA 6 finally comes out. No new FromSoft games this year.
No new FromSoft
2049,
games this
thanks
year.
to advances in modern medical science, Todd Howard grows a foot taller than he is now, making him a whopping 5'6". 2053, Shitty Skylines, Dung Eater's Paradise. 2057, Need for Souls, where they add
Need for
dodge rolling
Souls.
to avoid oncoming traffic. At this point, my balls will be swinging past my knees, and I won't have one more frame than I did 40 years ago. 2061, FromSoftware releases SoulsNet, an AI program that
nice.
gains control over every country with N-word capabilities.
Oh
But then
my
one
goodness.
day, this AI goes rogue and starts sending barrages of N-bombs at every city across the
Oh, no.
world, wiping out 90%
Not
of
the
humanity
N-bombs,
and
Chat.
leaving us in
No,
ruin.
no, we
Bam,
can't have
bam,
N-bombs
bam.
dropping here
We're
and
all
there.
dead. 2062, Lego Dark Souls comes out. At this point, I'm on my deathbed, and as
Is it weird to think that I had... Maybe not. Huh. I was just thinking, what if they had Lego Dark Souls? Is that weird? I know, I'm sure someone's made a Minecraft Dark Souls mod. That'd be kind of cool.
I fade
Would it? I think so.
gently into the voluptuous bosoms of the busted nuns waiting
Oh
to
my
receive me,
goodness.
I'll faintly hear Geoff Keighley's voice in the other room announcing,
We've got a real special treat for everyone.
me and my wife, Hideo-san, are proud to announce Bloodborne 2. Fast 2 Furious, a new and exciting racing game in the world of Bloodborne.
I'm just, like, I'm not... Oh, God, I don't even doubt it at this point, bro. At this point, I don't even want Bloodborne anymore, chat. I'm just so over it. I don't even want it anymore. Although, if they put it out, would I get it? Absolutely. But I'm just saying, please, bro. I'm over it. And there he goes. Papafleek is gone.
Voluptuous bosoms, voluptuous bosoms.
Voluptuous bosom.
Honor. N-word capabilities.
N-word capabilities.
Honor.
Voluptuous chat. Anyways, chat, are you guys ready for Bloodborne Nintendo 64 to come out or something? I don't even know. At this point, I don't even know what else is going to come out from FromSoft, but the whole thing with the Nightreign, I mean, I've seen people play it and have a good time. I think that's all that really matters, but still, it's really, really funny. Anyways, chat, let me know if you guys are going to play, not even Bloodborne, if you guys are going to play FORTNITE, Dark Souls. How is it? All I know is that I see a lot of art of the chick that is like, that is all black, and then the small one. That's all I know. Anyways, chat, comment, like, subscribe, and I will catch you gamers in the next one. Bye.